Welcome to Discussions with DT Parker. Today's Tuesday. I got my cat in the hat on today. No, I'm just joking. It's a little bit nippy outside today, so yes, I have the hat on. But let me clear this screen for Twitch, because baby girl, what is that? Hey, Tan. Did y'all make it back safely? You my first one on the chat, Tan. Discussions with DT Parker. Welcome. Twitch is active. IG is active. Of course, YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow if you're new to the channel. And from my followers on YouTube, thank you. And keep watching. But yeah, Dan, hopefully you're good. You guys made it back. Waiting for some more folks to hop on. I'm on time today. Clock it for Dee for being on, well, yeah, kind of on time, but I'm on time today. So we're going to wait for some more folks to hop on here. And then we will get into what we're talking about today. And this one comes from a woman. She went viral. She went viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. So there is some audio with it. We will play the audio. But again, I'm waiting for some more folks to hop on. Again, I'm a little bit early today, so that would explain why. Yeah, my folks is late to the party, but it's all good. Like I said, we'll get started in a second. I'll play the audio and they'll just have to catch up. Matter of fact, let's just do it. And they'll just have to catch up. Take a listen. Tizzle!
Acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother...
I see you, my guy. Woman is going viral. Okay, great, San. Good to know. Praise the Lord. So this woman is going viral. I don't know the woman, but I saw this on social. Thought this would be interesting for us to talk about on Discussions today. A woman goes viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. So let me know after hearing this audio if you agree or disagree with what she has to say. So take a listen.
It said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Dead ass, like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. I can't, and if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1 + 1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy.
Hey,
and if I gotta be a man to you a little bitch. Okay?
I'm sorry, that's funny. We're talking about today, a woman is going viral after saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. Actually, it turned out funny because I thought she was going to go left with this, but she went in another direction. But take a listen.
Acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Dead ass, like, I just can't unhear it. Let me know, but from my understanding, 1 + 1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy.
So, Tex said, I'm tired of all these extra theological black women who have nothing smart to say. You didn't like that, Tex? I wasn't expecting her. So, what I normally do is, so I can get it in real time, like y'all, is I'll listen to the clip as I'll listen to it with you guys, right? So I be listening to stuff in real time. So I wasn't expecting, right, Joey? Wait, what? Right. I wasn't expecting her to go that way. I thought she was about to break down, women and their behavior and the type of man, but she went in another direction. Tissel said, not at all. Joey Cake said, what? Wait. Right. So let me play it back, Joey, because I wasn't ready. So hold on. I wasn't ready.
She's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Dead ass, like, I just can't unhear it. I can't hear it. I can't, and if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1+1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy. And if I gotta be a man to you, you a little bitch. Okay? I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just don't see nothing wrong with it. So,
Hey,
look
Mr. Lion.
to the left at your man and let me know if you're dating a man, a child, or a bitch. Okay? Comment below.
I'm sorry. All right, for the new folks, welcome to Discussions with Didi Parker. We do this every day around 2-ish. I try my best. But okay, so I really thought she was gonna break down like these behaviors, but we are talking about this video that I just played. A woman goes viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. Tizzle said, I can't wait for black people to learn another way because the hood way ain't working for us. All we do is talk ish and order Uber Eats. Ha! Or DoorDash. No, I'm just joking. Joey Cake said, blaming the world for all of your bad choices. You are the common denominator. Hey, Coco. Stay single and bitter. Harlem Knight said she said, I don't agree with her. Okay, what part you don't agree with? That a woman, and because I don't feel like that video really truly breaks down what this caption has. But for my new folks, we're talking about, because this woman, she went viral, viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. But the way that she broke it down, I thought she was going in another direction. But minus this video, does she have a point though? Is a woman's behavior the result of the type of man she has? Is it? Harlem Knight said all women are not a reflection of what they are dealing with. Okay. I'll take that. I'm going to play this video because I got some new folks.
Creator on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. And if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1+1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy.
Joey Cake said, we will never grow together if we keep this type of dialogue active. See, I wouldn't have went as far. Again, I thought she was going to break it down like, okay, women, like, if you are this type of woman, this is the type of man you going to get. If you this type of woman, that's what I thought she was going to do. But, yeah, she went left. Tech said, just like a woman, blaming someone else for her behavior. No, her only point is that she refuses to accountability for her behavior. Mr. Lime said, play it one more time. Okay, I got you, Mr. Lime. Joey Cake said, only a weak person blames someone else for their quality of a life. All right, I'm going to play this one more time. Because the question today is, this woman is talking about women's behavior. Is it a result of the type of man that she has? But again, this video,
The creator on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. And if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1+1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy. And if I gotta be a man to you a little bitch. Okay?
I think I read that, Joey. Only a weak person blames someone else for their quality of life. Harlem Knight said the mentality leaves us powerless. Mr. Lion said it's some truth to what she's saying. All right, clock it then, Mr. Lion. What do you feel about what she's talking about is true? Joy Cake said yes. If she's weak, it is a result. Okay. So if she's hey Ace. So if she's a weak woman, it is a result. Okay. Clarify that a little bit more, Joey Cakes, because I don't want to read in between the lines. You feel me? Hey Todd, hey Ace. Okay, we're talking about this woman who says a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man that she has, but only she didn't break it down how I thought she was going to break it down. Tech said the only truth to what she says only exists in low-income residential areas. Damn, Sizzle. Don't limit her today. Oh, jeez. Joey Cake said, so what are you when he's a great man? Good point. I didn't even think about that. Because she named it. Let's go back to the video. Okay. I'm getting it now. Okay, hold on.
It on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. And if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1 + 1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy. And if I gotta be a man to you, you a little bitch. Okay?
Mr. Lion said she's vibing off the man's energy in the relationship. He's leading the energy of relationship either positively or negatively. So she's giving you, okay, if I gotta do this, then this is okay. I'm playing again because I'm still trying to put it together. Joey Cake said she can't tell you because she's never sustained a good man. She didn't have that part in there, so I mean, maybe she needs to do a part 2 to this. Harlem Knight said, "Great question, Joey." It was a good question. I would love to know the answer, so she may have to run this back. Mr. Lion said she's giving the negative view. Right. I was under the impression that she was going to break down, okay, women, if you act this type of way, if you ratchet and ghetto, you're going to get this type of man. Or if you bougie and snobby, you're going to get this type of man. I didn't know she was going to go, to this extreme where she's like, if a woman, hold on.
If a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman...
Okay, because I'm a little confused. Because if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. So is that man growing? Is that what that means? That man is like raising her? Okay, I'm slow today or something. Hold on.
Yeah, the creator on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child.
Okay.
And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. And if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1 + 1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy.
Wow. Okay. Joey Cake said she's the type that would cheat on a good man for a serial baby daddy. Why you say that, Joey? That's why you say that, Joey. Hey, man. So today on Discussions with Dee Dee Parker, we're talking about this woman saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. Again, I think this was going in another direction because I thought she was about to say, okay, if you're this type of woman, this is the type of man, but she broke it down in a whole nother way. Harlem Knight said, the more I hear it, the less sense it makes. Thank you. I thought I was the only one, Harlem Knight. I'm like, what is she talking about? Hey, JB. But the men, y'all understand what she's talking about? Happy Tuesday. Y'all clearly understand what she's talking about. So somebody make it make sense to me, because what she talking about ain't making no sense. What the hell is this woman talking about? Let's play the audio again.
My head. The creator on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. I can't. And if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1 + 1 = 2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy.
So I guess the question is she wrong for? Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I'm sorry, y'all.
I hear the creator on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man.
So if a woman acts like
if
a child,
a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch.
And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. So
that ass, like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. I can't. And if she wrong, let me know. But
so, and her thing is I guess whoever posed this question, is this person wrong for how she categorized that? I don't know about that. But the question is, woman says woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. A woman's behavior. Like, I like that question better than, hey, Healing Hurt. We're talking about, Mr. Lyons. You say no. You say a woman's behavior is not a result of the type of man she has. Please do go into further explanation. Hey, DJ Do It. No politics today. We on relationship stuff. Well, we're trying to make sense. BF4 hairstyle. Hey, we're trying to make sense of this video. All right, because the topic is, does a woman's behavior result in the type of man she has? That's what I was going with. Because this video has gone viral of this woman talking. Listen.
It on here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like,
hey, Zoo. So Mr. Lyon said, no, she's not wrong in her assessment. So she said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. She said, if a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a boy. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a B. So is that the proper assessment? Do we agree with that right there? DJ Do It said, I know that's right. I need a break. Me too, DJ Do It. So is that assessment right? And then the next part of the question is, does a woman's behavior result in the type of man she has? Does a woman's behavior result in the type of man she has? I don't think so. To that question, I don't think so, because I believe opposites do attract. I think you could take two different people who maybe not like the same things or have anything in common, and I don't know. I guess if a female was like a career criminal, then maybe she wouldn't be drawn to like a good guy, or a good guy wouldn't be drawn to her. I guess. Joey Cake said she can categorize it any way she wants if it works for her, but she needs to look at herself instead of the man. So Joey Cakes, you feel a type of way about how she's categorizing this. Please break down why. Because, we all hear things differently. So maybe I'm not hearing what you guys are hearing. Hey, Marlon, and what you guys are hearing. Because I'm trying to figure out, you said it don't matter how she put it. You don't like it. Mr. Lyon said, yes, she is only highlighting the negative behaviors of the women. Meaning, okay, I got you, Mr. I told you I'm a little slow today. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Okay, forgive me. Before Hair Salon said, to a certain degree, a woman can attract a certain type of man, but not in her reference. So you don't agree with what she was saying. You don't agree that if a woman acts like a child, I'll let her say it, because baby, I be new folks. Welcome to Discussions with Dee Parker. We do this every day at 2:00. We are talking about a woman saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. Now take a listen, because it took me a minute to get this, but I'm finally caught up. I know I'm having a moment
if
today.
A woman acts like a child.
Hey, Beast Mode, we having a moment
The creator
today.
here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man.
So if a woman acts
If
like a
a
child,
woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. I can't. And if she wrong, let me know. But from my understanding, 1+1=2. And if I got a mama, you a little boy.
Mr. Lion said this is the man is not responsible for the behaviors. However, he plays a part. Ooh, okay. Joey Cake said it gives her some level of empowerment. Why does she have so many men? I don't know. I don't know, Joey. I think she's just trying to break down from what let me put this on the charger before we get disconnected. From what my level of understanding is, she's saying that a woman that acts like a child is dating a man. A woman that acts like a mother is dating a boy. But a woman that acts like a man is dating... Okay. Right, Mr. Lion. Right, Mr. Lion. I'm laughing at myself today. Because what and the what and the what and the what. I mean, I never heard it. Oh. Here come essay. Hey, Scooper Jenny. Woman goes viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. But it's not what you think. She basically, and I'll play the audio back again because I've been playing this today to get comprehension. Been up since 3:45. She basically said that if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a boy. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a B. Okay? That's what she said. But again, I will play the video back in a second. Oh, God. Let's see. Joey Cake said, so what she acts like a mother because she is a mother. So what if she acts like a mother because she is a mother? Good point. I don't know. Before Hair Salon said, if a woman acts like a child, that's how she acts. But she said if a woman acts like a child, then she's dating a man. But if a woman acts like a mother, then she's dating a boy. All right, let me play this back because I do got some new folks and I do want them to hear what she had to say. So here we go.
Creator here said, if a woman acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch. Like, no, dead ass. Dead ass. Like, I just can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. I can't. And if she wrong, let me know. But
so that part, is she wrong about that? That's the part she talked about. She can't unhear it. I'm still trying to hear it. What is going on? Not Joey Cakes. Before Hair Salon said has nothing to do with her man because a real man doesn't want a child. There's some men out here taking care of these women. Joey Cake said she's really underestimating women. Why do you say that, Joey? Why do you feel like that? Mr. Lion says she ain't wrong. Okay, hold on. Got y'all coming now. I did not see y'all on here. I apologize. Come to the party. Hear ye. There he goes. Somebody else should be joining. There they go.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
Yo.
Hi, crew. Okay, maybe
Hey,
somebody can explain it to me because Miss Line, you laughing at me. It ain't the math ain't mathing. And me healing hurt. The math ain't mathing.
everybody want to be a philosopher these days and pinpoint three particular women, and this is what I got from it. If a woman is acting in a childlike behavior with her man, it's just that man made her comfortable enough to finally be the child that she needs. Usually I was grown up with a father and a mother in the household. So I'm that typical thing that everybody has never seen before. Because usually we deal with single parent households. And so the void that people be missing is the love, and they're looking and searching it for everyone. And so they don't know it comes from self. So that type of woman is finally saying she can be a little girl to that man because he's a protector. He's finally showing what a man, what they say is supposed to be. When she's saying a woman has to become a mother for her man, she's saying that that man has trauma bond. He's still traumatized from whatever happened in his childhood, which did not allow him to grow in the maturity of what he needed. So she's guiding him through. For a masculine woman to have to step in, and it's because she feels she has to be the one that is the man, a provider, which makes that man. But it's only because he's only inadequate in that field because he didn't have the examples there to look like. I keep telling men, just keep looking in the mirror every day. You are the blueprint. You are the example, because unfortunately we can't go back to what happened in the past of absent parents.
Mm-hmm.
We know what happened. We know why they left the house. We know all of the history of it. The present is stop thinking that way and just being present of your current relationship with the person. To me, they supposed to be learning each other. Instead, they're trying to level each other to say, this happened to me, so I'm going to make you feel like this. It's all projection.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to project on each other. When both of those people heal, they can have a very harmonious relationship where there's harmony and peace. You got to heal yourself first, because what happens, we go from relationship to relationship to relationship and haven't healed the first thing that happened to us before we even got in any of those relationships. So when women can sit there and say, yes, I've been in pain and hurt and I haven't healed, and so I'm projecting it on what a man should be, because this is the $1,000,000 question.
Mm-hmm.
How can a woman tell a man what to be if she's not that?
Well,
That's the
well,
question.
you
Especially if she
say
ain't,
that.
especially if
You,
she hadn't even, especially if she ain't seen it. I wouldn't necessarily. I could see a woman growing up with a father,
somebody,
and then that.
for people not speaking, put your phone on mute, please, because somebody's kicking back.
Is that me?
Is it you? Nope.
I said I could see a woman being able to.
It might be
Um,
you, FA.
hold on.
Lion, you said you agree with this.
She coined it perfectly. I agree with what she said. Um, it was a lot of context and articulation that was missing because it was just like kind of like open ended. I would just add to what she said with the first 2 points that she made. If she's acting like a child, and I'm only speaking from experience, when you have some women, not all, some women who are not used to fatherly figures giving them direction, kind of guiding them and stuff like that, they will act like a child. They will be stubborn. They will have tantrums and things like that because they're not used to a man saying X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So I pulled that out of what she said there. If you find a woman in a relationship acting like a child, 9 times out of 10, she got a man at home doing what he's supposed to be doing. The
Mm.
second point that she said that I agree with about being a mother, and this is someone I was dating recently. All of her experiences, she was just saying that she felt like she had to be the mother in a relationship where she was, I mean, not necessarily washing the man's back of his ears, but kind of guiding him and telling him what to do, not in a nurturing role, but in a motherly role. Like, did you do this? Or did you do that? Checking up behind him like you would do a child. So I pulled from that as well that when you have certain women, not all, that are dealing with I will call them boys disguised as men, and you got the woman doing the mothering, you'll find that behavior as well. So she wasn't wrong in her assessment. She was just more so highlighting the negative behaviors, so to speak, versus on the other side of that coin, the positive ones that if a man is doing what he's supposed to be doing, or vice versa.
Okay. Again, I've been up since early this morning, so I was like, "What the hell is she talking about?"
Yeah, I heard it.
Because I'm like, because how they posed it, right? It didn't make no sense. Because if we're talking about the behaviors of a woman and the type of men that she attracts, or her behavior attracting whatever type of man, that's what I thought that was going to be about. That was left. Am I wrong, Healing Hurt?
See, that's why I said you can't come back. You're right. You can't say this is what it is because she hasn't dated every man in the world. So
Right.
she's only going by her experience. And so if you only go by your experience, you don't know what I've been through, so you can't speak for me. So that's why I said I think everyone's a philosopher these days. Want to sound like they making some positive points, but does it help or does it hinder relationships in a whole? Because it seems like already they've made the world where this beautiful man and I are supposed to be against each other for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
When it takes a man and a woman to create life so that we can be. And so again, it's projection. I'm hurt, I'm in pain, so I'm gonna bleed it on him, bleed it on. If it looked like a man, it's almost basically like the Ayanla thing where she couldn't face her grandson because a male figure hurt her. So she still hasn't healed from men. And so when women really take their self into consideration, where do they take in? This is the thing, whatever you allow, you condone. So if I condone this kind of behavior for this amount of years and then turn around and be the victim and say, oh, look how he did me. But
Yeah.
you allowed that for so long. So at some point you got to love yourself and say, this ain't working for me. Why am I even in here if we bicker and complain? Because I'm not getting a point across. They're not getting a point across. So we just two people in a very miserable situation. When you cannot talk to your mate and they can't talk to you, it's because someone's not hearing for the understanding. They're hearing with triggers.
Yeah.
Somebody that sound like you, look like you, so they're ready to attack
Yeah.
Or
because
they just
that's
stupid.
what we were taught to fight. So if that's the only thing I have to use, then that's all I'm going to use. Women, if you know that about men, have grace on them and teach them with love, but not with, you did this to me, so I'm about to go turn it around and he's another dog that you can't keep calling all men dogs if you don't know what they've been through. You have to understand your man, because isn't that who you want to be with? It seems like people are in relationships to hurt them.
Yeah.
I can't be with somebody that I want to hurt. I just can't. It sounds like mental illness.
Or wants to hurt me, period. Okay.
Being in
I
pain
like
all
her.
day.
Bring her
To have
back.
somebody is weird to me,
Oh,
but
she's been
that's
on here before. You and Lion missed out on a wonderful conversation that we had on submission. She was, oh my gosh, she was wonderful. The fellas wanted to marry her. They wanted to, literally, who is she? Bring her back. Who is this
people are
angel?
scared. The quote I heard the most was, "The woman will know her power when she knows that a man gave him all of his power because he trusts she won't hurt him in that." But
Yeah.
if a woman gathers that information and does the opposite, she's the villain, not the victim.
Yep.
And so men are precaution. They like, I'm not just to jump into another crazy situation. When women realize men aren't dumb, they'll start treating them with some respect. Because I
And that's
think that's
what
the
she's been
problem.
saying, healing hurt. That's what she's been preaching. Okay. Hold on. I want to run this back because we do got some new folks. Everybody, mute your phone because I'm trying to figure out where this echo is coming from. And then Fa, I'm gonna come to you because I know you want to say something, but I want to rerun this back. So we're talking about today on Discussions with Didi Parker. A woman, she went viral for explaining how a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has in her life. My wonderful panel has broke it down for me because I was like, what in the hell is she talking about? But take a listen.
Or bitch. Okay, call me below.
Hold on, let me go back. I apologize, y'all. And then hit the unmute button.
acts like a child, she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a mother, she's dating a child. And if a woman acts like a man, she's dating a bitch.
All right, FA. So I was not expecting her to go that direction. Again, I was expecting her to sit here and break down women's behavior, and as a result of the type of men that they attract. So, what are your comments, sir? How do you feel about what she just said?
I mean, I kind of,
You
I
agree?
kind of get, I get where she was going with it. You know, I understand she wasn't saying child, in my opinion, to act like the girl is like an adolescent, but more of that careless feeling that women have when they're like comfortable in the word safe they like to use. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they like out and they just oblivious to everything because they with a man that they feel confident is covering all of those things. You know what I mean? So that's what I thought they meant by like childlike, more like care, like just carefree.
Mm-hmm.
And the bitch, I understand that one too because is what they saying is most alpha women. That's what I think of when I hear of an alpha woman, like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I most alpha women only attract feminine men, because alpha men are not going to date alpha women. You know what I mean? So they only attract effeminate men, which we call bitches. So that makes sense to me too. You know what I mean? And what was the other one?
So she said if what did she say? If a woman acts like a child, then she's dating a man. If a woman acts like a
Like a
mother,
mother.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's
She
dating
dating
a
a
boy.
boy. That
Mm-hmm.
makes sense too, because you got those women that like projects. You know what I mean? They like these project situations where, and it's really like, to me, it'd be issues in them. You know what I mean? Because there's certain things you shouldn't be attracted to. You know what I mean? It's like it tells me a lot about you that you like want to do that. You know what I mean? So I like what the young lady said. Because the most thing I like what the lady in the green said. Let me see your name.
Healing hurts. You can
Healing
say that.
hurts.
Come on, healing. Yeah.
I like what you
Momo.
said the most when you said, is it productive? Like, is any of this shit actually productive? We get, okay, there's some areas where it makes sense and I get it, but is it moving anything forward? You know what I'm saying? And I
Because
get that
what
because
they're doing, they're
we,
dissecting men to the T at everything that they do, but women don't correct themselves to make men want to stay. And that's the
yeah,
problem.
I agree.
We have to get us right because we are the nurturers. Because it's not just men that we're taking care of, it's the family, the children. And children
Yes.
see us. So if a man is telling you something off on you, your children telling you something off on you, and all we do is divert it and flip it and project it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And when women don't get that, they won't see themselves ever in it. They'll just project everything everybody else. And that's a problem because they're raising men to be this way. So that's why I tell women, us as women, we got to nip it in the bud. When we nip the thing that we do wrong, which is the projecting because of our insecurities and our immaturity, we'll raise the bar up. But if we keep pointing out, well, men are leaving us for other races because those cultures, and that's because my mom is, she's native, but Mexican culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's men first, women, and then children. I don't have a problem with that because the biblical scripture backs me up on it. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime when someone wants to rebel against what's true, it's something in them. And they will cause that havoc and make everybody follow their lead. This is the aftermath of when women said they didn't have any power somewhere.
Mm. Mm. Momo Bergen.
But guess what kind of women those were?
What?
They didn't look like me and you. They
White
weren't
liberals.
melanated women. So
Ah.
those women tried to get a me and you involved and said, girl, you see, we ain't got the same authority as men. Meanwhile, our household was popping.
Yeah.
So understand, they, the Karens, that's how the Karens came about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they was caring about everybody else. Anytime when someone is in your business, in your house, trying to figure out how your house is working, instead of fixing what's broken in theirs, it's because they can't fix themselves. And now you're seeing what it is because we followed a feminine, but they weren't our kind. The enemy made us look like we didn't have power. But our men, do you see how they treat us?
Yeah.
But we allowed the enemy to tell us our men weren't treating us right. And then flipping it,
Mm-hmm.
now we act like I told y'all on the last podcast. If we think about how we act towards our men, we act like prostitutes. Gimme, gimme, gimme before we exchange the love. That's not how we work. We only show up with love. And that's how our village was designed. It was never meant like this. And so, because we allowed the enemy to project their insecurities, their hate into our community, and now we actually act like the enemy, whether we know it or not.
You broke that all the way down, though, because I didn't even think about that. F.A., you
We
said
have to get us back to us with morals. Our people were the one with morals. Our people were the one with values, and that's why they hated us.
yeah.
Because we actually had life together, a family structure. And that's why they knew take that strong man out of that house because now women are lenient. They let children do whatever they want. And now you got the
Baby
product of
girl.
the environment of unstable creatures walking amongst the earth. When we as women stand up and say, yes, we effed up, let's fix this.
Mm. Uh, Joey Cake said, great insight. Is the Pope 49 said, he's holding us to a standard that we can't give. Not you. He's talking about the lady on the thing. Not you both.
She's not wrong though. But the thing is, she pointed out 3 women. But if those 3 women are like that, why is the men the problem in it? Because those are
That's
the
what Jody
kind,
was saying.
the women are the ones condoning the behavior. If you got to mother your man and you don't like it, then get you another man. But if you know that's your man and he needs it, why is that a problem?
Mm.
If you wear many hats in your union, you're going to be a mother one day. You're going to be a therapist one day. You're going to be a chef. You're going to be a doctor. You wear many hats when you're a wife. Real talk. But you
Exactly.
don't complain in it. You do your job. A helpmate is that simple, to help your mate. Not complaining to help, but to be there to make it better. But we only are selfish in it. And when we get ourselves out of it and just love, we will have a multitude of love exploding everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
right now we in hate mode and we
Baby.
smearing it on everybody.
And pitted against one another is the sad thing because we need to be sticking together. But
They
it's
make
a
it seem like we really do hate each other, and that's totally not fair because I love men. I think men are beautiful, but men have to grow up in it too and say where their part is it because this is the thing. What I'm seeing now is men are tired of those kind of women, but they'll still interact with those kind of women
yeah.
just because they're there. But they know deep down inside the kind of woman they want. And I said, just be with that kind of woman. They're out there. It's just that in our mind, we think y'all want those kind of women, so we stay hidden. If
Yeah.
men only knew it goes both ways, once we both understand we both got a heal in this so we can help each other, we'll
Yeah.
love. That's all it is. Don't
I've
point
been
out my flaws and I don't point out yours. But the
yeah.
more women point out the flaws, men are petty too. Look at 50 Cent. I would never
They've
want to
gotten
piss
there,
him off
girl. They've gotten
because
there.
they'll retaliate.
Yeah.
And so they'll come out with it heavier because weren't boys rougher than girls in bagging contests?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what you're gonna get on a man. You're gonna make them resort back to childhood if you keep pushing them. That's what they don't get on that. Men are still gonna be men. Masculine, in charge. And if women don't back up and keep pushing them away, they gonna get what they get and they gonna get mad at it. So that's what I'm telling women. I can only speak for women. We have to do better.
I've been saying that, girl. Clock it. Let's do better. I've been saying that. Hold on, Momo.
I,
Welcome to Discussions with Didi Parker. I got my girl on here again, Healing Hurt. She always drops the jewels. This conversation was supposed to be Healing Hurt be about women's behavior and the result of the type of man that she has. So a woman went viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man she has. But she did break it down. I'm here to
she
break
wasn't wrong in her assessment.
right. So break it down for them, Mo. What were the three things?
The three things she said: if a woman can behave like a child, it's because she's with a man, meaning that man knows and sees her and says, I'm going to baby my baby because she needs this. So usually men do that because they know we be unstable sometimes. She said,
At least
she,
mine said.
girl, she said if a woman behaves like a mother to her man, it's because he's childish in it. So she has to mother him and nurture him. Basically, that's what it is. But she said if you're masculine in it as a woman, it's because you dating a feminine, a bitch nigga. So he got mama behaviors because he only had women around him. And a woman who is seeing that, because it's that right there, I get what they're saying. When a woman has to be masculine, it's because we're protecting ourselves. So
Yeah.
that man is bitch in the sense of he's acting in where his emotions are unstable. He's lashing out. He's not in control of himself. A prime example of that kind of man is Blueface.
Say it again, sis. Oh my God.
But it's not his fault. Look at his mother.
Well, you ain't lying. You ain't
So
lying.
when y'all know the mother of the boy y'all point out as the bad guy, you'll heal that boy so that he can stand up and be a man. Because all he's doing is the product of his environment. When you listen to the interview with him and Shannon Sharp, he speaks some jewels. If you hear what the sick things his mom says, he needs therapy.
Mm.
She does too.
Mm-hmm.
Because his mother is still in her heydays of I'm that it girl, but
Yeah.
I've been putting my it girl. I'm
Wait.
44, 45. I know I'm not the young spry chicken. You get it? So
Yes.
I'm not going to hate on the young ladies. That's stupid. But she's competing with girls that her son dates.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sickening, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's too invested in his business. He's not a child, he's a grown man.
Right. But
So
that's
any
that mama's
woman
boy thing.
dating
Oh,
that guy will have to have his mother always in their business.
yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
want to be in a relationship like that?
No. No.
So that's where we go. Mamas have to understand too where they play parts in it.
And you know what? If Hefe was on here, he would absolutely agree with you because he always says that. Hold on. Is the Pope 49 said men respect versus women need love. Joey Cake said, I absolutely agree. Women are raising boys to be men that they would never want to be with themselves.
Right.
Uh,
Because they're
great.
projecting it. They're not healed. That's what people don't see. Some of those mothers aren't healed from whatever the daddy of this kid did to them, and they're taking that out on the kids. So the kids seeing everybody coming in and out the house that don't look like daddy no more. It's too much. If children were to tell you what the mamas and the daddies were doing, a lot of people wouldn't have their kids.
Girl, you better say that again because some activity that be going, I'd be like, none of you people could ever keep my child.
No, that's what I said. The adults in this world are bickering and complaining and being petty, and the children and the elderly are being neglected in all of it.
Yeah. Mama said, so why are they choosing the women who started it? Doesn't make sense.
She said, what?
She said, so why are they choosing the women who started it? Doesn't make sense.
It's familiarity, mama. They like toxic behavior. I've had so many men agree that they like getting beat on because it's at least they're feeling something.
What?
Girl, yes, it gets deep. Mama issues get deep, deep, deep. Dee Dee.
Wait, there are men that actually like to get their
So
hands.
at least they're feeling something.
Okay. Wow.
It gets deep.
Which means that in the relationship, they're not getting fed what they need then, correct?
They never got it to begin with, and they want to be in relationships. They want to be normal. These people want to be as normal as possible, but the mentality of it and the truth of it is they're damaged because as a child, what are the things children need?
Love, protection, care, food, shelter. Shall I go on?
They're not getting that, and they grow up and then go into the world, and whatever looks like what you just said, they'll gravitate to it, but they don't know how to reciprocate that. So they damage it more because they're fighting what they finally want to receive in it. It's a lot of psychological stuff out here. That's why I said no one needs to be dating nobody except going to a therapist. That's where their first date should be, because you have two people that are broken who want to heal, but they don't know how.
Yeah.
They tell our people therapy is bad, right? They
Yes.
tell us everything to heal us is bad, but they want us to be in this world and live civilized. It doesn't make sense what they do to us, and we do it to ourselves. So I tell people just love, because if you love people, you'll see the love reciprocated. A lot of people don't know love, and that's why they get in these trauma bond relationships.
That's why you know what? Because I walk around like, how could you ever dislike somebody without even him? Because God love. God is agape. Like, he loved everybody. What if God turned and didn't like you because of something you wore? No sense. But anyway,
It's
everybody does
the
God.
enemy spirit that we have on us. They started off hating us. If y'all know what it starts from, it started from us loving people and them hating us and killing us off. So that's what the spirit y'all feel. It gets deep because spirits do linger. And so you give somebody you think is a loving person, but it's a spirit of the enemy. So you got to
Yeah.
stay prayed up.
Baby. It's a Pope 49 said, Amen. Joey Cake said, that's the entire point. Why set the man up just to blame him? And 72 Sisters said, true. Exactly. Or could be daddy issues as well. Mama issues. DJ Jewett said, damn, LOL. 72 said, very deep. Mama said, so is a bitter man, is it his mama's fault?
No one's fault but the bitter man to fix himself. But what I'm saying in that, mama, is where it stems from. We have to take the root problem. I don't say all mothers are bad, but some children have had some unstable mothers in their lives that caused them to have trauma. And because of the trauma that they did not get healed, they're growing up. And people think they're normal, but they don't know. Deep down, they got some rooted issues. So, say you're dating somebody and you triggered them, and you don't even know you triggered them. So that's what I say. A lot of people should talk to their spouse before they try to get in the bed with them, because you don't know what you done sparked up in that. And now you're trauma bond to a person.
Yeah, that's very true. Joey Cake said, I've always heard that if he doesn't beat, he doesn't love. I thought that was, I didn't know men felt this way. Uh, DJ Do would say, yes, some men miss out what they didn't get as child, so they will try to find it in a woman. 72 said this is called insecure attachment styles and psychology, attachment trauma. DJ Do would say, but women do have those as well. 72 Sister said, he or she can take accountability of what's going on in their lives. And Joey Cake said, you can't love people into healing their issues. Change begins from within. You can't blame a man or woman because you are not healed. Trauma breeds drama. Hey, Tara and DJ would say, you know what? Jesus is the answer to all. He will fulfill all your needs. And glory, amen. Ain't lying. You's not lying. Yes, he is.
Because it's the truth. The void that we be looking for in everybody else is actually the love that's missing in us.
And you need to seek it in Jesus because he loves
That's the bingo, because nothing you get is going to ever be good enough.
you. No, you'll always be miserable because you're looking for somebody else to be happy. I agree with you.
They're never content in what they have, but they want to itemize everything and say what it is. She made valid points because she was observing. She saw what she saw, and then she said, there's women around here walking like girls because they finally got a man that is providing like the father they wanted. She said there are women walking around here with son boyfriends or son men because they didn't get it when they were little. And then you got some that are dealing with bitch niggas because That's what it is. But it's a choice. If you choose to stay in any of those, how long do you stay in it? If there's nothing wrong with it to you, why should it matter? That lady observed what she saw, because a lot of people will keep saying the same thing of what's wrong with their relationship. So all she did was break it down, what y'all been dealing with.
Mm.
Categories, and she's showing us what we deal with. I deal with my best friend every day. So I don't have these issues because I unconditionally love him. That's what it looks like. I don't count if he got mommy issues or if he had daddy issues or any of that. If he did, I count him. You're
Yeah,
supposed to deal with who shows up.
clock it. Uh, 72 Sisters said, Momo know who I am. Hey, Jackie girl. DJ Jewett said, men will not solve these issues. Seek him, Jesus first.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever think I'm never going to say Jesus is the answer. That's what we're missing in all of this. Everybody is sad and
Depressed.
depressed and traumatized, and they need to heal, but they have to know it starts with themselves. They got to get that relationship with God so they can see the discernment
Yeah.
of who you fit to get with.
Auntie said, this is my auntie. I think as you all were saying, he or she have to recognize and admit they have an issue and seek the help. A lot of us are in denial and will do, as you said, project onto the other person. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's it in a nutshell. We're all projecting our hurt on each other instead of healing. And that's the whole point of Healing Hurting Men Ministry. I saw men being attacked for things that they had no control over and getting the point. And that's not fair, because what we doing that is we don't see where we caused the problem. If you come into somebody's life and say, I'm going to be this for them, but you're expecting them to be something for you and they can't give it to you, then you completely turn around and flip it and make them to be the bad guy. That's weird to me. That's a delusion. You walked in with expectations and you didn't get them, and now you talking bad on this person who couldn't give you what you thought you should deserve.
Yeah. I mean, again, y'all broke this down for me. Hey, Tasha. New folks, we are about to hop off in a second, but we were talking about a woman who went viral for saying a woman's behavior is a result of the type of man killing her. I did, again, was not expecting her to go in this direction. I really was expecting her to break down what that looked like.
I've heard that before though, but I get what she's saying. She's saying because it's women. Women say they are looking for something. And I don't know, because I don't think like those typical women. I think logically.
Yeah.
I think what works best for the family. So
Mm-hmm.
because I always think mindset of family, I don't think what's good for Momo, because I know what's good for me.
Okay.
So if usually women can't sit there in their own energy, why do they keep projecting that to a man and expecting him to have to now figure her out? And it's weird to me, because I got a lot of sisters, so I can tell you the relationships I saw in and out, and so I know
Yeah.
we can't expect something and project it and say it's their responsibility for us.
It's
That's
basically,
what we're doing. We're expecting somebody else to be responsible for our everything, but we're not even doing it for ourselves.
and that's what Is the Pope 49 was saying. Like, how can she say that, project that on, and can't even probably bring the same thing to the table? But I mean, again, the breakdown, that was not the breakdown that I was looking for. I was thinking she was gonna break it down like, okay, bougie girls are, because they have bougie behavior, they're attracted to this type of guy. You know, my girls that be out there in the streets, these are the type of guys that they're attracted. That's what I thought she was going with it.
We should have a panel of women to see exactly what is it that they're thinking they should have in a man.
Ooh, ladies, are you here for it? Would you come? I can get us a building up.
Girl, I'm ready.
I can get us a building, and we could have a whole panel. We just got to find some more other like-minded females like us and do it.
I have all of the panel of women for you because I have, yeah. It's basically, we don't want to go back into what started this. We're trying to heal this. So we're reversing whatever started it.
Okay.
Hate started it. So we're just clearing it back up with love. We don't want our women to feel inadequate. I'm not a woman basher. I'm not a male basher. I'm a truth seeker. And so until we actually be honest with ourselves, we'll never be able to get that from somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Because we
Mo,
got to be honest. Some of us do make delusional decisions and say, I'm going to have all of this. And that's not realistic.
You are exactly what I've been looking for because no, you don't even understand. Because I'm not a woman basher either, but I get on here and I be like, these women, you're not gonna like what I got to say, but we got work to do.
We do. When we can accept that, you remember that movie Acrimony?
Yes, I
What
love
did
that
you
movie.
think
By
on
the
that?
way, huh?
What was that whole sentiment on you? Like the summary of how you got that?
Well,
What
she
did
messed.
you get the
She messed
message in
up.
that?
No, she messed up.
She
You know,
did mess up.
yeah, Taraji. You
Okay,
know, she hung her ass up in there. She would have had that money.
this is the thing. This young lady listened to everybody but God and
Ooh,
lost her man. And then when he moved on, she got mad.
ooh.
But you allowed your family who you saw, because at the end of the divorce, she went off on them. But she never gave herself the blame and said, I should have not listened. The whole time she listened to other people and lost a really good man.
Mhm.
And then went on the deep end.
Mhm.
No one will ever say, oh, she was in the wrong for that. You get it? That's what would be the end of that. Oh, she should have did. You go, girl. No. You
No,
go to hell, girl. That's what I'm saying.
she definitely was wrong because I'm like, girl,
But
yeah,
you'll hear women say, oh, good for her. No,
no.
that's the problem. Bitter women will agree she was in the right.
And you are right. Like we got work to do because
We do.
we, especially when it comes to accountability, we have to do better because we don't
It's
take
just because
accountability.
we're afraid to admit shame is the biggest
Yeah.
thing for a lot of people. And I think that had to do with us as a kid, making us feel bad if we made a mistake.
Is
So
it
when
shame
people
or pride?
understand, huh?
Is it shame or is it pride and ego?
Well, it's all of that. All of that is not of God, and none of that is needed if you want to grow.
Yeah.
And
All right.
that's what it is.
Let me read the last of these comments. Mo, get your final thoughts together and we're going to wrap this up. DJ Q,
Got you.
Jackie said, yes. Said, to the panel, baby. Make it happen. I'm going to make it happen, Auntie. DJ Junior said, hell, Didi, you got a few on here now. I can't wait. I'm like, I don't know how to connect and see you're nice and how you do it. I want to get straight to the point direct.
I
We,
used to be that way, Didi. I used to be direct, and people are like, "You're so rude and intimidating,"
yeah.
and I'm like, "I'm just honest." So now I just smile when I say it.
And it works.
If you smile when you say it, they can't get mad. I
Chef
say it
says
with
she
a smile.
wants to be on the panel. Okay, Chef, let's do it. We're gonna get this together. So
Yes, I'm
contact.
ready.
Um.
I might even give y'all a song at the end of it.
Oh yeah, and that girl can sign. Okay, she can sign. Well, what's your final thoughts for today?
I just say we have to identify individually ourselves and love one another because everybody's been through something. Nobody's been through the same thing, but we've been through something kind of. So just everybody give us each other grace and mercy. That's the truth. If you really want somebody and you love them, give them grace and mercy. But we shouldn't be on nobody's list of this. Because if it works for those couples, why are we mad in it?
Exactly. Exactly.
I mind my business in it.
All the time, girl. I'd be like, "Oh, that sounds like a day problem, not my problem." Yeah. Hey, OC. Jackie said, "I'm ready." Final thoughts. I ain't no B. Well, who's the man in the relationship? Not just joking. I'm just joking. a great discussion. It'll be posted up on YouTube. YouTube folks, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. And for the ones that already do, much love.
Peace and
It's always
blessings.
a pleasure. I
I
take care.
love you. We
We're
got
back
this.
at
We're
it
going to have
tomorrow.
a panel coming soon,
Yes,
y'all.
coming soon. 2:00. We're back at it tomorrow.